As a kid, we had a lot of insecurity in Afghanistan. Like, it's literally growing up in a war zone.
The ocean, the vastness, the energy of the waves. The children watching us being on the surfboard, they have never seen anything like that before.
And writing, it's giving me the feeling of freedom. I'm feeling like what I'm doing can encourage other women which are in Afghanistan. They have also a future.
It's a very powerful thing in my life to be able to share a different story of Afghanistan.
Pour ce nouvel épisode de Tracks, je vais vous raconter une histoire un peu particulière. C'est celle des riders afghans. A priori, ces deux mots, ils n'ont pas vraiment l'air d'aller ensemble, et pourtant ça existe. Qu'il s'agisse du surf, du snow ou du skate, les riders prennent de la place dans une société qui les enferme. Et ça, c'est encore plus vrai depuis le retour au pouvoir des talibans en 2021. Les talibans, ce sont des fondamentalistes islamistes qui appliquent la charia de manière très stricte. D'après l'ONU, ils ont même mis en place le système le plus répressif au monde envers les femmes. Et ce que ça veut dire pour les riders aujourd'hui, c'est qu'ils risquent la prison, voire la mort, simplement pour avoir pratiqué leur passion en équipe mixte.
Je suis partie dans la station d'Avoria, en Haute-Savoie, pour rencontrer Nassima Zirak. Elle fait partie de l'équipe de snowboard afghane qui avait reçu des menaces de mort et qui a pu trouver refuge en France.
Le retour du champion qui s'était fait les croisés. Il s'est fait opérer en juin. Ouais, il a 5-6 mois de l'opération.
Ça fait 6 mois, ouais.
Donc on va y être tranquille pour lui.
Merci.
I'm Nassima Zirak, a member of Afghan snowboard team, a female athlete. Before Afghanistan, it was much more better, like you could do whatever you want as another boy, but there was still some rules, some stuff that you, as a woman, you're not allowed to do. Hello, we are in Amoria, and here is the crew, getting ready for the snow of the season. Sometimes my mother was refusing me to let me to go just with the boys to doing snowboard or something. There were some people who were just telling you some bad words. The girls should be in the home, like the Talibom will come and it's not good when you're doing with the boys and some stuff like that.
And did that prevent you from doing it?
No, not at all.
Pour vous situer, l'Afghanistan est un pays très montagneux, avec des sommets à plus de 7000 mètres d'altitude, mais il n'y a quasiment aucune infrastructure en place pour les sports d'hiver.
In Afghanistan, we don't have the slopes. We have to walk all through the mountain and coming down. In the team which we were, I had never seen a boy judge me because I'm a girl or something. Like, they were all just guiding me how to do it, how I can get better. I have seen many other girls who were interested, like who were coming with us. It was a good try. What I'm doing, it can be a big support, or it can encourage other women which are in Afghanistan. It's quite hard, like, since I have many of my classmates, many of my close friends which are still living there, and they're telling me it's awful.
L'Afghanistan est devenu le pire pays au monde pour être une femme. Pour les amis de Nassima, ça veut dire qu'elles sont exclues de la plupart des espaces publics. Elles n'ont presque plus du tout accès au travail, à l'éducation ou au sport. Mais même loin de son pays, Nassima veut incarner une réalité différente.
I think we are giving them some energy, we are motivating them that no, it's not over, like you can still continue. Everything will pass.
Sissi. Good job, Sissi.
Snow was just like an element that was just bringing the whiteness through the town, and it was really fun for me at the beginning. Now I'm really into snowboarding, that if you get me away from snowboarding, there is nothing left. That's who I am now.
En vrai, le snow n'est pas arrivé en Afghanistan tout seul. Tout a commencé avec le skate et une organisation en particulier, Skateistan. En 2007, en pleine guerre, son fondateur Oliver Perkovich déménage à Kaboul et prend son skate avec lui. Il commence à distribuer des planches aux adolescents qu'il rencontre et il les voit prendre confiance au fur et à mesure qu'ils apprennent à maîtriser les tricks. L'un de ces adolescents, c'est Moussawar. Il a débuté comme skater et il est aujourd'hui membre de l'équipe afghane de snowboard.
You can't really do climbing and skateboarding at the winter, so we try to find something alternative. So we came up with this idea of bringing snowboarding in Afghanistan, which was quite crazy, I could say. At the beginning it was really fun. We were just doing it like a hobby. But then we got bigger and we see more people are interested and we are really being appreciated by the people and everything. So we somehow thought like, okay, that's a good path to choose. Now we should have some goals like gender equality, bringing women into society, into sports, being more active, and more important, bringing a new image of Afghanistan to the world by snowboarding. It all started at the beginning when we went to Pakistan to participate in an international competition, and Victor David was the first professional snowboarder that I saw in real life, and I was like, this guy is not from around here, he's not local.
Victor Davia est un snowboarder multidiscipline champion de France et d'Europe. En janvier 2021, il participe à un voyage caritatif au Pakistan et se lie d'amitié avec l'équipe afghane de snow.
Moi, le snowboard, c'est toute ma vie. Dans les Alpes, c'est ce qu'on fait tous les jours, c'est ce qui nous apporte le plus de fun. C'est vraiment ma plus grosse passion. Ce qui m'a choqué, c'est que eux, cette même passion pouvait leur coûter la vie. Il ne peut pas y avoir des snowboarders qui vont peut-être perdre la vie parce qu'ils ont fait du snowboard, quoi.
L'équipe afghane est restée en contact avec Victor et préparait même sa venue en Afghanistan. Et puis le 15 août 2021,
Boom.
Kaboul est tombé aux mains des talibans.
The night happened and tomorrow you have different flags, different people, you don't even recognize them. And this is a big shock. So yeah, we try to reach anybody we know to ask for help. We reached Victor David as well, and he was the only person who said yes.
Wow. Que les choses soient claires, le gage, on a dit que c'était... On se bande les yeux pour rider pendant 400 mètres de là jusqu'au télésiège en bas. Ça a duré plus d'1 an et demi, rien que pour les faire venir. Et moi j'étais focus sur cet objectif de vie, aider mes potes afghans que j'ai rencontrés 4 jours dans une station au Pakistan.
We tried 3 times to escape, we failed, and the last time we could luckily escape the country, moved to Pakistan, spent 1 year there. In some points there was no hope, but Victor David, when he was calling us sometimes, even when there was no hope, he was so motivating.
So I told them, give it a bit more time, and then suddenly they received an email. They called me on FaceTime. Yo, Victor, we're coming. We need some flight tickets. It worked out. We received a confirmation email. I was like, oh my God. Okay, now it's happening.
Les 7 membres de l'équipe ont pu être sauvés et pour Victor, c'est un succès qui tient du miracle. Il les accompagne s'installer dans la ville d'Annecy, près des plus hautes cimes françaises.
Allez, Moussawa!
Là, sans les yeux.
On va pas trop vite. Hein.
Le snowboard, c'est clair que pour eux, c'est l'échappée, quoi. C'est le bol d'air frais, on va en montagne, on rigole, c'est notre connexion.
Sport doesn't know any border. It's the biggest link between me and the people around me. If I go to someone and say I came from Afghanistan, the only thing that would come to their mind would be just the refugee thing, like, yeah, he's another refugee. But if I say, like, if I go further saying, like, okay, I was an athlete, I'm doing snowboard, and I know a lot of people here, and I'm here for snowboarding, that can bring a big change into people's mind.
Allez là, Sissi! Allez là, Sissi!
Maybe you see it's a perfect life, like maybe you see we give them a gift and now they're just enjoying, but the reality is not that. So I just wanted to bring it in a painting.
I can say it's really tough to move to another country because I had never planned to come in France, and I wasn't even planning to leave my country because I had put in a lot of effort and a lot of time to make a good life in my own country, not to just escape. You can be in heaven, but it can't be your home.
Même si la situation de leur pays se dégrade de jour en jour, Nassima, Moussawar et les autres ne veulent pas porter en fardeau les clichés qui collent à l'Afghanistan.
The young generation of Afghanistan, well, we had enough of these problems and all these bad images. And that was really important for me to bring a good image of my country and my culture to the world.
C'est aussi l'espoir de donner une autre image de son pays qui anime Afridoun Hamou, ou Afri, le premier surfeur de l'histoire à représenter l'Afghanistan dans une compétition internationale. C'est du jamais vu, pas seulement parce que ce sport peut se heurter à une certaine forme de conservatisme, mais aussi parce qu'en Afghanistan, il n'y a pas d'accès à la mer, il n'y a pas d'accès aux océans. Alors Afri s'est installé au milieu de l'Atlantique, dans les Açores, et c'est là que je l'ai rencontré.
All my life I was partly forced, partly voluntarily traveling. Left Afghanistan as a small kid and then went to different countries. So I never really had that feeling so much of belonging somewhere, but here I do, so that's the reason I'm here.
Afri est né à Kaboul et a fui l'arrivée de la première génération des talibans au pouvoir en 1996. Il a découvert le surf après s'être réfugié en Allemagne et a enchaîné les compétitions depuis.
I feel like I didn't discover surfing, but sort of surfing discovered me. It was almost a mystical situation where all of a sudden I knew, okay, this is it. This is something I will do for many years, if not until the rest of my life. The reaction that we received, we surfers participating in the first national championship, Afghan national championships in 2015, and then later on me representing Afghanistan in the World Surfing Games. Yeah, the vast majority were overwhelming. Happiness, support, telling me to continue.
Mais après avoir incarné l'Afghanistan à l'étranger, Afri voulait ramener un peu de sa passion dans son pays natal. Alors avec des surfeurs d'eau douce, il a traversé l'Afghanistan pour découvrir ses meilleurs spots de surf, c'est-à-dire des rivières à haut débit.
I believe I saw the same sort of astonishment in the eyes of the people that were cheering for us when we were in Afghanistan surfing the river waves in 2018, which is considered to be the first surf trip to Afghanistan. The children watching us being on the surfboards and getting pushed by the river waves. And they have never seen anything like that before.
Cette expédition s'est déroulée quand il était encore possible d'amener des planches et une bonne dose d'audace dans le pays.
It was always an urge for me to do something to help the country, the people there, to have a better life, to maybe have a bit of the fortune that I had to be able to escape war. I was really touched that with something that I love, I could bring, even if it's just a tiny little drop of joy, but still joy to my country. This is why I was so motivated to not only represent Afghanistan in international surfing events, but also try to bring surfing to the Afghan people, to Afghanistan. Because at the end of the day, having those moments of pure joy for everyone, but especially for kids, I think is priceless.
Comme pour d'autres pays que l'Occident connaît mal, l'Afghanistan traîne derrière lui une image d'obscurantisme et de désespoir. Et c'est en partie vrai. Mais dans notre angle mort, il y a cet univers qui permet des moments de bonheur, des moments d'insouciance, qu'il s'agisse du surf, du skate ou du snow. Glisser est l'une des manières qu'a trouvé cette génération pour exprimer sa liberté.
It might look ridiculous to some people to, make such a big thing about board riding, be it in the ocean or in snow. My hope, my wish is that what I can do, what I'm able to do to hopefully achieve for others in Afghanistan who have such a tough life right now, eventually be able to do. So yeah, it's a wish for the future.